Disclaimer. All characters appearing in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Super, and related video games, are copyrighted Toei Animation and Akira Toriyama. They are the property of their respective owners. No infringements of these copyrights are intended and are not authorized by the copyright holder. All characters appearing in Marvel Comics are copyrighted by Marvel Entertainment and the Walt Disney Company. No infringements of these copyrights are intended and are not authorized by the copyright holders. All original characters are the property of Cell Gress. The Marvelous Dragon Balls, Prelude. Near Goku's home, afternoon. I think you're abusing the Dragon Balls, buddy, Krillin said apprehensively. He glanced around as if he expected to be caught and punished at any moment for their perceived transgression by someone of authority. Come on Krillin, I'm bored, Goku whined like a small child would over a broken or lost toy. Goku was more discontented than ever after his part in defeating the world destroyer Moro. Krillin sighed, shaking his head. Sometimes he could not believe how immature his best friend could be, extremely powerful but also immature. Okay, let's get this over with, he said, consigning himself to his fate. The pair summoned Shenron the immortal dragon. I am Shenron the... Oh, wait, it's you again. What do you want this time? Shenron grumbled. In ages past, he had been summoned by a wide variety of people, but as of late the same group nearly always summoned him. How boring his existence had become. Shenron, I wish for a fighter who can offer me a challenge. Can you bring such a person here, no matter where they may be in this universe or any another? Goku asked excitedly. But no one evil, right Goku? Krillin amended before Shenron could grant the wish, assuming it was within his power. Yeah, sure, don't bring anyone evil here, got it Shenron? Goku said a little too slowly for Krillin's liking. Understood, Shenron rumbled. The dragon went silent for almost a full minute. Goku was concerned Shenron could not grant his wish, while Krillin was hopeful this was the case. Krillin's hopes were dashed while Goku's were fulfilled. Granting this wish is within my power. The person in question shall arrive shortly. Shenron's eyes glowed a fiery red. In a flash of blinding light, a female figure appeared. She was dressed head to toe in a blue and red bodysuit complete with red fingerless gloves and matching red knee-high boots. She blinked her eyes in confusion. When her senses stabilized, she immediately noticed the immense coiled serpentine form that dominated the sky above her. What happened? Where am I? One minute I was battling Null the symbiote god, the next minute I'm whisked away by some sort of dragon. Carol Danvers of Earth 616, otherwise known to friends and foes alike as Captain Marvel, silently wondered. She caught sight of two strange men in orange martial arts type clothing watching her intently. Hey, who are you? Did you bring me here? She angrily demanded after running her left hand through her short blonde hair. Is she the really strong fighter I asked for? Goku said. Yes, Shenron rumbled. Yippee! Goku said giddily, jumping in the air like a kid at a carnival. If one of you going to answer, or not? Captain Marvel snapped. She had just about all she was going to take from these two clowns. Despite her immense power, she was not a violent person by nature, but she did have her limits. Sorry, ma'am, Krillin said apologetically. He gestured at himself, followed by Goku. My name is Krillin, this is Goku. Goku used our Dragon Balls to summon Shenron the dragon so he could wish you here from wherever you call home. What is your name? Krillin could not help but think about how much Carol resembled his wife Android 18 in both appearance and attitude. I'm Carol, but everyone calls me Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel said. Why did your friend wish for me to come here? I want a good fight, Goku said, his excitement not having diminished in the slightest. You do, huh? Captain Marvel said, her eyes narrowing with suspicion. Are you a supervillain? A what? Goku said. A bad guy. Captain Marvel clarified. Her body grew tense. She was ready to strike if need be. Nah, I just want a strong opponent who can push me to my limits. Shenron thinks you are strong, that's why he brought you here. Are you really strong? Goku said, hopefully not taking offense at anything Captain Marvel said. I'm told I am. Captain Marvel said, unable to suppress a cocky smirk. Her tone became more serious. If I give you a good fight you'll send me home, deal? Deal, Goku said with a broad smile. We have one wish left, so it's no problem. But, you have to go all out, no holding back, promise? Promise, Captain Marvel said, her cocky smirk returning. I won't hold back, so you shouldn't either, Goku said. Oh, don't worry. I'll give you everything I've got. Captain Marvel said, assuming a fighting stance while Goku did the same. She eyed Krillin warily. Is this a tag team match? Will I be fighting both of you at once or in turns? Nah, it'll be one-on-one, you and me. Krillin is only here to watch. Goku said. Alrighty, if you want a good fight I'll give you one you'll never forget. Show me what you've got, Goku. Captain Marvel said, beckoning Goku forward with her outstretched right hand. Krillin retreated to a safe distance while Goku squared off against Captain Marvel. I should warn you, I've defeated an evil god and many other powerful bad guys. Goku half taunted. What a coincidence, so have I. Captain Marvel said, not in the least bit intimidated. Captain Marvel threw the first flurry of punches and kicks, all of which Goku blocked or deflected. He followed up with punches and kicks of his own which Captain Marvel in turn blocked or deflected. This continued for 3 more sets until Goku decided their base forms were so evenly matched that neither held a clear advantage. Time to kick things up a notch, Goku said, going Super Saiyan 1. Flashy, but is it effective? Captain Marvel said, unimpressed. Why don't you test me and find out? Goku dared her. Don't mind if I do. Captain Marvel said. This round Captain Marvel had a much harder time keeping up with Goku, and many of his strikes either took her unaware or otherwise penetrated her guard. By way of contrast, she still failed to hit him once. Becoming frustrated, Captain Marvel gritted her teeth. With a yell of fury, she redoubled her efforts. Captain Marvel pushed herself to the limits of her base form, and within seconds she had Goku on the defensive. Captain Marvel battered Goku until he went Super Saiyan 2. Goku leaped back several hundred feet, putting some much-needed distance between them. Wow, Shenron chose well. I'll admit I had my doubts when you couldn't keep up with my Super Saiyan 1 form. You are strong, but are you really strong? Goku pondered aloud. I'm getting fired up, give me half a chance. I'm a slow burn, but when I finally explode I take out everything around me. Captain Marvel assured him, feeling more enthusiastic about this fight than any other in years. Goku was impressively powerful. You've shown me one of your transformations, now I'll show you one of mine. A shimmering yellow-white aura erupted from Captain Marvel's body. Her eyes turned a vivid yellow-white. Her aura crackled with intense sparks of energy. Nice, Goku admitted, sensing her transformation made her far more powerful than his current state of Super Saiyan 2. He immediately powered up to Super Saiyan 3, although he doubted it would be anywhere near enough to combat this new form of Captain Marvel. I see your new form and I raise you Super Saiyan 3. It won't be enough. Captain Marvel said, her voice cocky and brimming with confidence. Captain Marvel and Goku both surged forward. Their clash shook the ground around them, shattering and even melting rocks. Krillin became worried this duel might rack the area completely. He asked Shenron to transport them someplace where no one could get hurt in the crossfire. The grumpy dragon reluctantly complied as he complained about their second wish, saying he needed to sleep soon. Once Goku and Captain Marvel regained their bearings after the jarring teleportation, they found themselves in the wastelands. Their intense battle continued unabated. Captain Marvel and Goku took flight. High in the air, they fought until Captain Marvel, seeking to end the encounter, unleashed a massive phonetic surge of energy that nearly caused Goku to lose Super Saiyan 3. Pushed past his current limit, Goku unleashed Super Saiyan God. Geez, Goku, how many forms do you have? Captain Marvel asked in disbelief. Only a few more, I hope you last long enough to see them all, Goku said with a chuckle. Oh, no you didn't. Captain Marvel said. Now, it's unlike Donkey Kong. Again they clashed. Before long, they were moving so fast Krillin could hardly keep up with them. Goku peppered Captain Marvel with balls of ki energy while she returned the favor peppering him with blasts of her photonic energy. It became apparent Super Saiyan God was outclassing Captain Marvel's unsuppressed form when she began taking longer to recover from the hits she received than did Goku. Time to give it everything I've got. Captain Marvel thought. She pulled away from Goku. The pair hovered in the air, each staring into the eyes of the other. Goku, I hope you're ready. Here comes binary Captain Marvel. She yelled. Captain Marvel's body was seemingly engulfed by orange-red flames. Her skin became red like fire. Her costume turned white. A much larger burning aura of orange replaced the previously muted aura of yellow-white. An 8-pointed halo of yellow energy replaced her hair. Her eyes were the only thing that remained unchanged, staying yellow-white and pupilless, although the color did become more vivid. It ends, Goku. Binary Captain Marvel declared brazenly. Her voice transmuted into an odd multilayered canopy of frequencies with an almost musical quality. One way or the other, Goku countered, activating his Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form. Binary Captain Marvel spread her arms wide. She drew in all the hidden photonic energy found around Earth and in nearby space into one destructive collection. A cocoon of blazing destruction wrapped itself around Goku. Below, Krillin was forced to shield his eyes due to the intensity of what was happening in the heavens. The energy exploded, overwhelming his senses. Blackness overtook him. When Krillin regained consciousness, he saw SSGSS Blue. Then when that form failed, SSGSS Kaioken X20 Goku fighting like mad with binary Captain Marvel, who seemed not to be troubled by his efforts. Goku went to Kaioken X50 then X100. Binary Captain Marvel absorbed the blows and ki blasts, including an immense Kamehameha at point-blank range, taking no apparent damage. Out of options, Goku focused on using what he hoped would prove his trump card, Mastered Ultra Instinct. After a brief time of struggle, his training with Whis and the Grand Priest kicked in. Goku surrendered his control. His form shimmered. His aura reduced, becoming a gleaming muted silver, as did his eyes and hair. Is this your final form? I doubt it will save you. I sense you are fading fast. Binary Captain Marvel said, gloating over what she was confident would be a certain victory. Get ready, Goku. Here comes your end. She gathered two giant photonic balls of energy, one in each hand. Mastered Ultra Instinct. Goku did not say a word, instead he hovered stock still. When she released the balls and they converged on him, he dodged deftly, causing them to float harmlessly away, where they cancelled each other out with a loud crash. Twirling through the air, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku charged up his dragon fist. Right arm pointed forward, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku smashed into binary Captain Marvel, whose mouth was agape in disbelief. She could not stop him nor touch him, no matter how hard she tried. In one last-ditch effort, binary Captain Marvel tried to siphon away Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku's energy, but whatever type of energy this form used, she could not convert it into her own. When the two made contact, binary Captain Marvel found herself filled with agony. She had never felt such pain. Everything drained from her in an instant. Binary Captain Marvel reverted to her normal form and fell towards the ground, which she would have hit if Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku had not intercepted her. Goku victorious, Captain Marvel defeated following an extremely hard-fought battle. Goku's home several hours later, early evening. Shenron was growing extremely displeased with these mortals. Why would they not make their second wish? Did they not appreciate he needed his rest? Many times since the battle ended, Shenron attempted to obtain the second wish, but they steadfastly ignored him. He watched on while Goku gave Captain Marvel a senzu bean, Then Krillin reminded Goku it was nearly supper time. Goku suggested Captain Marvel join them for a meal before they sent her home, an invitation she gladly accepted. Mortals. Captain Marvel, Krillin, Goku, Goten was away visiting Trunks, and their guest Captain Marvel sat around an outdoor table where they were joined by Chi-Chi. The two women immediately hit it off. They were soon swapping stories of their lives, Chi-Chi time as a young fighting princess and Carol's time as a pilot in the American Air Force, followed by her adventures as first Ms. Marvel then Captain Marvel. Don't get me wrong, I love being a wife and mother, but hearing about your many adventures and about you and Goku's recent matchup, I can't help but wonder what my life would have been like if I took a different path. Chi-Chi mused. Carol shrugged. Life is what it is. We can't go back, only forward. As long as you are happy, that's what matters, I say. I know I wouldn't give up my adventures for anything. Goku, are you listening? You haven't said a word since the mail started. Carol said. Carol elbowed Goku, who was busy eating. Carol was thoroughly impressed by how much Goku could eat. Did the guy have more than one stomach or something? His appetite could put the Hulk to shame. No mean feat. Yup, I'm here, Goku said between bits, to which everyone laughed. I wish I had your thirst for adventure when I was younger. I was rather timid about new experiences back then. If I had been more like you, Carol, Goku and I would have had so much fun going on adventures together as kids than a different, more mature kind of fun as adults. Chi-Chi said with a giggle and a blush. Her words were fueled by envy and more than a little wine. I wish I had your adventurous spirit when I was a kid, not to mention your power. Wow, you're such an impressive warrior. You're almost as strong as Goku according to him and Krillin. Chi-Chi chuckled. Guilty as charged, Carol laughed, raising her hand. Your second wish is granted, farewell mortals. Shenron rumbled, his eyes once again glowed a fierce red. Wait, what wish? Krillin asked, confused. But Shenron did not bother explaining. Before Krillin could ask again, the world became blurry. With a defeating roar, everything dissolved around them. Realm beyond space-time. Zeno was informed by the Grand Priest what had happened. Shenron was technically overstepping his bounds by granting Chi-Kai's offhand wish, which would require a massive reworking of reality and time to accommodate, but Zeno thought this whole situation might prove fun. The Grand Priest thus gave the wish more than a little help by piggybacking it onto the Super Dragon Balls. The wish not only mixed Carol's and Chi-Kai's souls together but also imported key aspects of Carol's universe and rewound time. The Grand Priest would do anything within his considerable power to entertain his charge, the stupendous Omni King. Chapter 1, Goku's Visitors. Earth, age 749 summer. Outside of Goku's home near the foot of Mount Baozu, Japan, afternoon. Calhi, daughter of the mighty Ox King, was lost. For her month-long quest to lift the fire curse afflicting her kingdom, she had left home against the wishes of her father. He tried to stop her, but in the end, he conceded to her wishes. She was too much like her deceased mother, headstrong and determined, he said before letting her go. Rumor had it her mother was an alien princess of a species called Kiral or Kree. Her father was unsure which pronunciation was correct. Calhi surveyed her surroundings with caution. This place did not appear to be dangerous, but she had learned already during her travels that appearances could be deceiving. After a considerable time spent wandering alone in the dense forest, Calhi was surprised when she stumbled across a boy about her age who was sitting on a large flat rock by a stream not far from a small house. He wore a strange loose-fitting orange one-piece blue outfit and was dipping his tail into the water. "Hi," he said when he spotted her. "Hi," Calhi said. Who was this boy? Why was wearing such a strange garment? Why was he dipping his tail into the water? Why was he out here alone in the middle of nowhere? Why, for that matter, did he have a tail? Got one, the boy said excitedly. To Calhi's horror, he pulled his tail out of the water to reveal an enormous fish. Its jaws were clamped onto the tip of his tail. He had actually used his tail as a fishing line. Calhi was beyond appalled. How could you do such a thing to yourself? Doesn't it hurt? Calhi asked. What do you mean? The boy said. He was thoroughly confused by her reaction to his tail bait trick. Using your tail as a fishing line, what else? Using a part of your anatomy in such a way is appalling. Calhi said. You talk funny. The boy said with a giggle. What's an anatomy? I don't talk funny. Calhi said, angered by his flippant attitude. Anatomy is part of your body. Calhi pointed at one of her legs. Are you stupid, or something? Did someone drop you on your head when you were a baby? Yeah, my grandpa did, I think, Goku said. Oh, I'm sorry, Calhi said, feeling embarrassed by her outburst after his admission. Want to come back to my place? I'm going to fry up this delicious fish here. The boy said, licking his lips. Sure, Calhi said. She was kind of stuck here, so she had nothing better to do besides she was hungry. You're a kid like me, huh? The boy said while he dragged the huge fish back to his small house. Impressive. Yeah, we're both kids, Calhi said. Your spiky hat looks like a pineapple. The boy giggled. It does not. My hat is for defense, it can fire a laser beam. Calhi said. I'm Calhi, by the way. What is your name? I'm Goku. The boy said. You mentioned your grandpa earlier, where is he? Is he around here somewhere? Calhi asked. Kind of, Goku said. He led Calhi into his house, and after he put the fish down he showed her the 4-star Dragon Ball. Your grandpa is a ball. Calhi said, confused. Uh-huh, Goku said, nodding vigorously. Right, Calhi sighed. Just her luck she finally meets someone in this vast forest, and a cute boy no less, but he is mentally deranged. His spirit is in there, I think. The ball talks to me sometimes. Goku said. How long have you been alone out here talking to this ball, Goku? Calhi asked. I don't know, Goku said with a shrug. A long time, I guess. That explains a lot, Calhi muttered to herself. Huh. Goku said. Never mind, Calhi said. You're a boy like me, huh? Goku asked. Rage blazed in Calhi's eyes. I'm not a boy. She snapped at Goku. Due to her tomboy nature, many subjects of the kingdom looked down on her for being unladylike. It was a sore spot with the young princess. Not a boy. What are you then? Goku said. Calhi rolled her eyes towards heaven. Was he for real? Duh, I'm a girl. She said. A girl. Goku repeated in confusion. Please tell me you know the difference between boys and girls. Calhi said when a dumbfounded Goku failed to reply. Calhi could not help but laugh. Really? After composing herself, Calhi proceeded to take off her blue and red shorts. She then told Goku to do the same. When they were both naked she indicated their genitals. See, you have an outie, I have an innie. Her father would have been horrified, but Calhi felt she must educate this poor boy by any means necessary to correct his woeful ignorance. She highly doubted he would understand anything short of a visual demonstration. However, she was glad no one else was around to witness this demonstration. Oh, I get it, Goku said after what felt like an eternity to Calhi. He reached out to touch her private parts. She slapped his hand away and then quickly pulled her shorts back up. Keep your hands to yourself. I never said you could touch me down there. Calhi admonished Goku. Ouch, okay, can we eat now? Goku pleaded, putting back on his clothing after rubbing his injured hand. I'm very hungry. Sure, Calhi said, feeling her stomach growl. Goku and Calhi spent their first of several nights together enjoying Goku's catch. Despite the fish's size, there was barely enough for them both, such was the appetite of Goku. Over the intervening week, the two slowly got to know each other better. Goku taught Calhi what he knew of surviving in the forest, while Calhi taught Goku what she knew of the outside world, including stories of her recent travels. As much as she would rather stay with Goku, there was something about his wide-eyed innocence and full of wonder personality she found appealing. Calhi knew she would have to leave soon. The cure she was looking for obviously was not here, and her kingdom was counting on her. A peaceful night. I like being here with you, but I miss my home and the people there, especially my father, a great deal, Calhi said while the pair lay outside stargazing. I know what you mean. I miss my grandpa Gohan a lot. His spirit being in the Dragon Ball isn't the same, not like him being here. Goku said. He then added. I'm sure glad you came. Why? Calhi asked. Because you're so smart. You've taught me a lot. But most of all because I'm not lonely anymore since you came. Goku said. Calhi reached out and gently grasped Goku's hand in her own. Thanks, Goku, she said. I've enjoyed your company too. Something clicked in Calhi's head. Wait, your grandpa was Gohan. She said excitedly, getting to her feet. Yup, that is his name, Goku confirmed, following her lead and getting to his feet. My father the Ox King trained with Gohan when he was about our age under Master Roshi. Why did you never mention his name until now? I've been here more than a week. Calhi asked. You never asked, Goku said with a shrug. Wow, what a coincidence, Calhi said, marveling at fate. I think our meeting was meant to be. Maybe you can help me lift the fire curse from my kingdom. If you want, sure, I'll help, Goku said, smiling. Thank you so much, Goku. With both of us searching for a cure, I know we'll succeed. Calhi hugged Goku and the pair danced around happily until Calhi became embarrassed. Blushing, she parted. Thanks again, Goku, I really appreciate your help. The next day, late morning. Put it down slowly, Calhi said while Goku pointed his power pole at the intruder who had tried to steal the 4-star Dragon Ball which contained the spirit of Goku's grandpa, at least according to Goku, Calhi would say if asked. Bulma Briefs raised her hands into the air. She gazed in puzzlement at her two strange assailants, a blonde girl with brown eyes in a strange outfit complete with a cape and a monkey boy, in a blue martial art gi. Ah, sorry, is this your Dragon Ball? I didn't mean to take it without giving you something in return. Bulma said. She slowly reached into her satchel. Oh no, you don't, Calhi said. Keep your hands where we can see them, sister. Bulma quickly put her hands back up. Okay, don't hurt me. She said. I'm sorry I came inside uninvited while you two were away. I just really need it, okay. I have a bet with a loudmouth guy from my school, an American named Tony Stark, maybe you've heard of him. Thinks he is God's gift to women. He claims the Dragon Ball legend is a farce based on myth. I want to prove him wrong. Hey, what's the deal with your tale? She asked about Goku's out-of-the-ordinary appendage. None of your business, thief. And we've never heard of Tony Stark, Calhi growled. Goku nodded his head in affirmation. Tell me, why do you want my friend's Dragon Ball so badly? Calhi demanded while Goku kept his staff pointed at Bulma. You're kidding, right? You really don't know. You must have heard of the Dragon Ball legend. Bulma said, stunned. Humor me, Calhi said. If you gather all 7 Dragon Balls, legend has it the great dragon Shenron will appear and grant you a wish, Bulma explained. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Calhi laughed. If you're going to make something up, at least make up something believable. Grandpa Gohan did tell me this ball could grant a wish if you gather the other ones like it together with it, Goku said. And you never thought to mention this to me until now? Dang it, you've unbelievable. Calhi said, shaking her fist at her friend. I thought you'd laugh at me like when I couldn't tell the difference between boys and girls, Goku said. Wait, You couldn't tell the difference between boys and girls, seriously. Bulma said with a chuckle of her own. Yeah, Goku said. He blushed heavily from embarrassment. Don't say another word, or she'll think we're stupid, Calhi said. Ah, okay, my lips are sealed, Calhi, Goku said pretending to zip his lips. Stop being silly. And don't tell her our names, dang it. Calhi snapped. Bulma continued to laugh. She held her sides, which hurt as she did so because her laughter was so great. You two are too much. Stop laughing at us. Calhi snapped at Bulma. Sorry, I can't help it. You two would make a great comedy duo in the city. Bulma said. Her laughter continued until Calhi stomped on her foot. Hey, Bulma cried out in pain, jumping around while she grabbed her foot. That was uncalled for. And making fun of us after breaking into my friend's home was called for. Calhi fired back. Touché, Bulma conceded. How about we make a deal? She offered a moment later. We're listening, Calhi said, folding her arms over her chest. If you two let me borrow your Dragon Ball and help me find the others I haven't found yet, we'll decide together what we'll wish for. That's fair, right? My main interest is proving Tony wrong, I mean proving the legend is true. Bulma said. Do you happen to know where these other Dragon Balls are? Calhi asked. If the legend was true, she could save her kingdom. Not exactly, but I can find them, Bulma said. How? Calhi said skeptically. With this gadget I invented, which shows me where Dragon Balls are located, generally speaking. I call it Dragon Radar. Bulma said. She pulled her Dragon Radar out of her satchel. It's how I knew to come here. Do we have a deal, or not? Calhi glanced at Goku. It won't hurt my grandpa Gohan's spirit. Goku said. Bulma looked at Calhi. Say no, Calhi, who was closer to Bulma, urged in a whisper. Of course not, Bulma assured Goku. Okay, I'll help you, Goku said, smiling. I'm Goku. Bulma looked back at Calhi, who said. And you already know my name is Calhi. I'm in, but the wish is ours, got it? Yay, sure, whatever you say, Bulma exclaimed excitedly. She jumped in the air. I know we'll have a great adventure together and end up being best friends forever. He grabbed the pair in a group hug. Goku wore an expression of confusion on his face while Calhi wore one of mild annoyance. What the heck have I gotten myself into? First Goku, now this Bulma character and her oddball legend. I hope I'm not wasting my time. Calhi mentally lamented. Author's Note 1. Kid Calhi's current outfit is the same, basically, as Kid Chikai's standard outfit, but with shorts rather than briefs. It uses the color scheme from the story cover pic. Chapter 2, Terror from the Sky. Earth age 749 September. The great northern forest surrounding Mount Baozu, afternoon. Goku, Bulma, and Calhi were riding along on Bulma's motorcycle. Bulma's many miniaturization capsules sure came in handy, Calhi thought, when a large green humanoid pterodactyl snacked Bulma. The creature flew off so fast that Goku barely had time to vault after it using his power pole. Hey, wait for me, Goku, and be careful. Calhi shouted while trying to steer the motorcycle to safety. Calhi had been sitting behind Bulma while Goku occupied the sidecar. Goku vaulted through the forest, doing his best to keep up with the creature. Finally, he managed to land on its back. The creature roared in rage, trying in vain to fling Goku off. Release me, pest! It hissed. Release my friend first. Goku demanded. Never, pest, she is my next meal. It hissed. You asked for this. Goku masked the creature's head between his fists, causing it to fall from the sky. More surprised than hurt, the creature landed, tossing the frightened Bulma aside. It rose to its full height of almost 7 feet, spreading its wings to their full impressive extent of 12 feet. Its fiery yellow eyes glared at Goku. "I'll absorb your life force, pest, then I'll take hers. You'll regret interfering in the business of Sauron the Magnificent," the creature threatened. "I'm not afraid of you," Goku said. "Foolish pest," Sauron shrieked, causing Goku and Bulma to cover their ears in pain. Disorientated by Sauron's sonic shriek attack, Goku was left vulnerable. Sauron hit Goku with a vicious flying shoulder tackle. Grounded Goku was pounded mercilessly by Sauron's punches and elbow strikes. It took much of Goku's strength and all of his skill to wiggle out from underneath his attacker. "Why, you're really strong," Goku gasped as he wobbled back to his feet, leaning on his power pole for support. But I won't let you hurt me or my friend." Sauron laughed. "Pest, there is nothing you can do to stop me." Crackling yellow energy collected around each of Sauron's clenched fists. "Goku, watch out," Bulma warned. Thanks to Bulma's timely warning, Goku narrowly dodged Sauron's concussive energy blasts one after the other. Goku rebounded using his power pole to drop-kick Sauron's head. Sauron, again more frustrated than harmed, locked eyes with Bulma. Bulma tried to fight but to no avail. Soon she was mesmerized by Sauron's hypnotic ability. "Destroy the pest, my mind slave," Sauron ordered. "Yes, master," Bulma said dreamily. She attacked Goku with punches and kicks. "Ouch, quit it, Bulma," Goku said. He was not hurt by Bulma's weak strikes, rather he was worried about hurting her should he fight back. Sauron took full advantage of the situation. "Yes, that is it, just a little more to the left, perfect." With Goku's back to him, Sauron charged up another much larger concussive energy attack between his hands. He readied to shoot the pulsating ball of death at the unsuspecting Goku. "This is going to hurt both of us," Calhi thought. Calhi jumped from the motorcycle, which skidded out. Yellow-white energy sparked around Calhi. She hit Sauron straight in his solar plexus with a punch, using as much of her hidden strength as she dared. She could have used the laser beam from her helmet, but she was unsure it would have been enough to subdue the beast. A sickening cracking sound followed by spiking pain told her she had broken something, but her discomfort was worth it. Sauron's eyes rolled back in his head. He toppled over onto his back unconscious, but not before his energy ball dissipated harmlessly. "Huh, what am I doing?" Bulma asked, shaking her head. "You went crazy. You attacked me," Goku said. "I think the dinosaur guy made you do it." "Hey, he's been knocked out." He spotted the unconscious form of Sauron with Calhi standing over it. "Did you beat him?" Goku asked Calhi, awestruck. "Yeah," Calhi said weakly, cradling her injured hand. "Wow, you're really strong, way stronger than I thought," Goku exclaimed. "Thanks, Calhi said. She flashed her comrades a half smile. "Oh no, you're hurt," Bulma shouted as she ran over to Calhi. "Let me see. It's my own fault. I'm not supposed to use anything more than a small fraction of my strength. I have a huge amount of potential, I've been told, but my body cannot handle it," Calhi said, tears in her eyes from the pain. "I knew I'd get hurt, probably badly, but I had to save you guys." "Thank you," Bulma said, giving Calhi a quick hug and being careful to avoid the other girl's injured hand. "We have to treat your hand." Bulma retrieved a first aid kit from a capsule. "Please spread your fingers." Gingerly, Calhi did as Bulma asked. 2 out of 4 fingers and Calhi's thumb were broken on her left hand. Bulma made splints for these, then wrapped Calhi's hand in bandages. Bulma finished by creating a sling for Calhi's arm and administering painkillers. "The good news is I heal much faster than other people do, like 2 maybe 3 times as fast. My hand should be fine in about a week, at most 2 weeks," Calhi said. "Well, until then take it easy, and please don't do anything that reckless again. You're tough, but you're not invincible," Bulma said. Bulma glanced at the prone Sauron. She noted his slowly rising and falling chest, so he was still alive. We better make tracks before Dynamite over there wakes up. Sounds good to me, Calhi said. She gave Bulma a thumbs up using her intact right hand. A smiling Goku eyed Calhi. His tail wagged excitedly. Wow, you're really stronger, huh? He said. You already said that, Calhi said with a smile. I know, but you're really, really, strong. You beat that tough guy when I couldn't. I'm impressed. Goku said. Calhi took a short bow, thanks. Someday when you can go at full power let's fight, Goku said smiling. I want to test myself against strong opponents so we can all get stronger. Sure, why not, Calhi said. I promise I'll get much stronger before then so we can have a good fight, Galo said still smiling. It's a date, Calhi said shaking Goku's hand with her uninjured hand before she caught herself. Wait, I mean it's a match, not a date, defiantly a match. She stammered. Calhi could not help herself, she blushed because of embarrassment. What's a date? Goku asked innocently. Never mind, Calhi sighed. The bike was trashed by that crash landing, Bulma informed her friends after inspecting the vehicle. Sorry, Calhi said. I never drove a motorcycle before. Don't apologize, you did good, Bulma said. We have more than enough alternative vehicles. We'll be fine. She opened a capsule releasing a dune buggy. Hop in, the sooner we get away from our slumbering friend over there the better I'll feel. I won't argue. Let's go. Calhi said. Goku nodded. A clearing many miles away, early evening. Our trio of intrepid heroes bedded down for the night using a large camper. While the girls got some much-needed sleep, a restless Goku wandered through the nearby forest. He thought he heard something. He was right. He ended up recusing a black-haired woman and a little dog guy from a pack of hungry wolves. The pair ran off rather than thank him for his kindness. Odd. Goku thought nothing of it. He returned to the camper and went to sleep. 2 days later, afternoon. What are you doing out here so far from the sea? Calhi asked the turtle the trio had stumbled upon during their search for more Dragon Balls. Oh dear me, I'm lost. Lost I am. The turtle said nervously. He appeared to be an emotional wreck. Will you good people help me find the sea to go home? Sure, we'll help you, Goku said. Hey now, we're on a quest, remember? Bulma insisted. We don't have time to rescue every lost animal we come across, no offense. She added looking at the turtle. None taken, miss, oh dear me. The turtle fretted. I agree with Goku. We should help him. Calhi said. We can't. We don't have the time. Helping him will take us out of our way, I'm sure it will. Bulma said, examining the readout of her dragon radar. She tried to make sense of the strange telemetry of the nearest Dragon Ball. You can go on without us. We need to help him or he'll get eaten or something else terrible will happen to him. These woods are crawling with monsters, or have you forgotten our winged friend back there? Calhi said. Oh my, the turtle fretted. Bulma gulped. I haven't forgotten about him, but dash. We're helping the turtle, right Goku? Calhi said. Right, Goku agreed. Oh, you two are the worst. All right, we'll take the turtle back to the sea, wherever that is. Bulma grumbled, throwing her hands up in the air. Do you know the direction of your home by any chance? I glossed over the events of Kid Goku rescuing the hapless Mai and Shu from the wolf pack because those events did not change any from DB canon. Other than if an event is important, I will not cover it in full unless it deviates from its canon counterpart. I see no point in rehashing every minor canon detail word for word or scene for scene. Chapter 3 Turtle Hermits. Earth Age 749 September. A coastline, noon. We've wasted half the day bringing you here and now you want us to wait. Bulma ranted. Yup, I sure do, yup. I'll go get my master and mistress. They'll surely reward you, yup. Turtle said in his odd way of speaking. He took no notice of Bulma's growing ire. Be quick about it. Bulma hissed. Geez, Bulma, he's just poor a turtle, Calhi said. Yeah, be nice, Goku said. Unbelievable, unbelievable, Bulma said shaking her head. Her quest for the Dragon Balls had been derailed, yet again, first by that Sauron creep, now by a turtle of all things. Would her luck never improve? Go, before I change my mind and leave. Sure thing, yup, Turtle said taking to the sea slowly as turtles tend to do. Once the turtle finally disappeared over the horizon, Bulma said, I bet he'll skip out on us. We'll never see him again. Lighten up Bulma, Calhi said. Yeah, Bulma, my grandpa Gohan always said doing good is its own reward, Goku said. Isn't that the slogan of the Spider School? Bulma asked. I'm pretty sure it is. No, the slogan of the Spider School is action is their reward, I think, Calhi said. Ah, so it is, I remember now, Bulma said. She added with a pout. I hope he comes back soon. I think I'm getting a sunburn. Several hours later, late afternoon. I knew it. We got conned by a turtle. Bulma said scanning the horizon for what seemed like the millionth time, especially to Calhi and Goku, for the absentee reptile. Oh well, it was an interesting experience, Calhi said shrugging her good shoulder. And we got to spend a day on the beach. If only my left arm wasn't in a sling the day would have been perfect. For Goku maybe. He spent all day collecting seashells, but my day sucked. Bulma sighed. I could have been searching for more Dragon Balls instead of waiting for a delinquent turtle. What's a delinquent? Goku asked from where he sat with his enormous pile of seashells. A bad person, or in this case, a bad turtle, a very bad turtle, Bulma said. Hey, what's that? Goku exclaimed pointing at the horizon. I don't see anything, Bulma said squinting. Wait, I think I see something too, Calhi said. A pair of figures riding on a log, no, wait, it's the turtle. And he's carrying two people on his shell. No wonder he's late. You came back turtle, yay. Goku said excitedly when the turtle arrived on shore with his passengers. A buffed shirtless guy with black unruly hair and a bald statuesque woman. The man wore dark sunglasses, flip-flops, and Hawaiian print swimming trunks. The woman was clad in a green bikini and had no shoes. Thanks, kids for rescuing my turtle. The man said. A smile spread across his boyishly good-looking face. We were happy we could help, sir, Calhi said blushing slightly because of how handsome he was. I believe he promised us a reward if we brought him back to the sea, right turtle? Bulma said. She did not care how hot this buffed stranger was, she wanted her reward. She had waited all day for it after all. Aren't you a brazen one, the woman wait quirking an elegant eyebrow. Sure thing, girlie, the man said. But allow us to introduce ourselves first. I'm Rashi the Turtle Hermit Master of the Turtle School of Martial Arts, and this is my lovely wife the incomparable mistress of the martial arts and mysticism, Moon Dragon. Rashi made a flourish in front of the woman who took an elaborate bow. At your service, Moon Dragon said. Your master Rashi who trained my dad the Ox King. Calhi asked stunned. The same, so, how is good old Jaya doing these days? Rashi asked. I haven't seen him in years, no, decades if memory serves. He's okay sir, but I'm confused. According to my father, you were an older gentleman when he trained under you. Why do you look like you're my dad's age maybe younger? Calhi said. Calhi was deeply confused by the situation. How could this guy who seemed to be around 30 be the legendary Master Roshi? It did not make sense. She also did not want to share her whole story with the alleged Master Roshi, Moon Dragon, or Bulma either, yet. She doubted there was anything they could do to help her, only a wish from the Dragon Balls might. Simple kiddo, I used the Dragon Balls to wish myself young, myself, and my lady. After she come to train with me I couldn't resist making our bodies nice, young, and vital so we could party all night long. Roshi said. And all day long too, Mondragon said with a suggestive grin. Bulma could not help but notice Roshi was gripping Moondragon's butt and Moondragon was running her hands along Roshi's chest. Bulma hopped. Goku and Calhi did not notice the heavy petting. The way the pair were fawning over each other was disgusting. Bulma was not 100% sure about Calhi, but Goku was far too innocent for his own good. Either way, did this handsome but weird perv just say what she thought he said? The Dragon Balls really can grant wishes. Bulma said. Of course, they can. We're living proof. Roshi said. Yes, Tony Stark in your face, Bulma said, jumping in the air to do a fist pump. Sorry, she said, blushing. I got carried away. Speaking of the Dragon Balls, here you go, Moondragon said. She fished a Dragon Ball out of her bikini top from between her sizable boobs and handed it to Bulma, who reluctantly took it. Gee, thanks, Bulma said, not knowing if she should be grossed out or happy. How debauched were these two? Did she want to find out? Hell no. Do you grant the wish? Goku asked, staring at Moondragon. What? Moondragon said. I think he means because the word dragon is part of your name, you know, Dragon Balls, Calhi explained. Goku said, nodding. No, little one, I do not grant the wishes. My name is merely a coincidence. Moondragon laughed. She extracted herself from Roshi, about time, Bulma thought, and walked over to Goku. She bent down and ruffed his spiky hair playfully. Goku looked at Calhi for clarification. She means they have the same name, her and the Dragon Balls, but they aren't related, Calhi said. Okay, Goku said. You're adorable. Looking at you almost makes me want a kid of my own, almost. What's your name, cutie? She said. My name is Goku. Goku giggled. I'm Bulma and this is Calhi, Bulma said, taking. I sense the three of you will live very interesting lives, very interesting indeed, and most eventful, Moondragon said, rising to her feet. Moondragon pointed at Goku and then at Calhi. And you two hold great potential. Someday if you never give up you'll become the most powerful of beings. Cool, we'll be really strong. Goku said, beaming. Among the strongest ever, Moondragon confirmed. Yay, Goku said, literally jumping for joy. I wish that was today, Calhi said, glumly glancing at her injured hand. You're hurt. May I see? Moondragon said. Sure, Calhi said. Moondragon gently removed Calhi's left arm from its sling. She tenderly unwrapped Calhi's injured hand. Moondragon briefly inspected the injury before she waved her right hand over it. Lime green energy completely healed Calhi's broken fingers and thumb within seconds, to the astonishment of all present save for Roshi and Turtle. Thanks a lot, Calhi said, wiggling her restored digits. I told you kids, she is great. I can't even heal people. She's a keeper, Roshi said, closing the short distance between him and his wife in a single stride. Oh, you're embarrassing me. I can only heal minor to moderate injuries, Moondragon said. Nonsense, you're the best, baby, Roshi said, planting a sloppy kiss on Moondragon's lips, a gesture she energetically returned. Ahem, Bulma loudly cleared her throat after more than 20 seconds elapsed without either coming up for air. She said, taking note of the setting Sunday. Thanks for the Dragon Ball, but it is getting late. We should be going. Wait, girlie, I have another reward for you, a magic carpet. Rashi said. Really? Calhi said, her voice filled with amazement. Master, the riding carpet is at the cleaners. Yup, Turtle said. Ah, darn, so it is, Rashi said, snapping his fingers. Don't worry, I've got something almost as good. He whistled, summoning a small cloud to ground level. This here is my flying nimbus. It can float you anywhere. The only catch is you have to be pure of heart to ride the darn thing. Little wonder these two degenerates are giving such a stupendous thing away. No way are they pure of heart, Bulma thought. Not to the surprise of Bulma, neither Rashi nor Moondragon could rid the cloud. However, much to her shame, Bulma could not ride it either. She fell straight through it onto her bed, injuring her pride more than her posterior. Of the 5 people, and 1 turtle, on the beach that afternoon, only Goku and Calhi could tame the flying nimbus. After some heartfelt goodbyes, during which Goku made the odd pair promise to train him, along with Calhi if she had time, which was unsure of at this point, after Rashi recognized Goku as the grandson of his other former pupil, the late Gohan, our trio departed. Bulma rode in her dune buggy while Calhi and Goku trailed her on the flying nimbus. It took Goku no time at all to master steering the cloud, and Calhi was not far behind in her mastery. To be continued. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Author's note 2, I modeled young Master Rashi's appearance from the various fan artwork out there that depicts what if Rashi wished for youth. Author's note 3, I picked Moondragon for Rashi's consort in this blended universe because unlike most other Marvel characters, she obtained all her powers through disciplined training rather than genetics or a mishap. Additionally, she is a bit of a pervert in the comics, having brainwashed Thor into being her boy toy at one point. These factors made me think she and Rashi would make a perfect match, lol. Author's note 4, I will eventually be drawing upon the Spider-Man mangaverse for the Spy-Day characters who appear in this story. Most other Marvel characters will be inspired by the 616 comics. I thought, hey, in DB there is the Turtle School, the Crane School, etc., so the Spider Clan or school tradition would be a good fit.